blog entry for Sunday, the 15th of February of 2015. Mom left this morning for Mexico City to go chase around Gurudeva and be with her friends. I have this house for approximately 1 week more. One week more I can stay here comfortably. Then my aunt comes. But I don't have any internet, I don't have any TV, which is fine. I have hot water. And then begins the new phase in Ocotitlán. So I did the cards today. I threw the cards today. I asked, what I could expect from each person. And, from Monica was the Knight of Cups, which could be me, which is a good sign. It's a sign of friendship and harmony and all that stuff. I found I don't remember the whole thing, but what I do remember is that Ocotitlán came out as the devil. When I asked about Ocotitlán, it was the devil, which means there's deep darkness in there to be faced. When the devil card comes out, usually it's the devil in oneself that has to be faced. But also it can be a sign of just black magic and bad juju and whatever, and I did curse the town for not having their buses on time. So it's definitely a start of something. Um, I feel kind of out of sync with the universe. Like the universe is going its very own way. It has to do with 2012. It has to do with the fact that here we are 3 years later, and 2012 didn't take us all to a psychedelic apocalypse or some type of weird thing going. And now I feel that weirdness about it, that I'm still here and I have no clue what's going on. So, what is going on? I'm not taking care of the kids. I'm sending them some money now and then, but I'm not really taking care of them. Personally, on a personal basis. I'm helping Mom out, that's for sure. But I'm not too sure how to do that. That's a weird job. That's a peculiar. I mean, I spend money on making sure that she goes to places and she has resources to move around. And my sister's supposedly taking her home kids without my help, right? But it's not true. I'm sending money where I can. And I do it because I want to. Because I love those kids. So I'm kind of out of sync. I don't know what's going on with me. I feel weirded out. I'm weirded out now. When I was younger, it was real clear. I just wanted to make money. And money was the deal. I wanted to have money, make money, keep money. Right now, after 46 years of fiddling around, it's not so simple anymore. I feel confused, perplexed, Bible. In a sense, I feel comfortable right now in my life, in my existence. It's a sustainable life here Even without the SS, it's totally sustainable, which is good. Sustainable is good. But I've been so ambitious so many years that it feels kind of weird not to be ambitious. And it feels kind of weird not to have like a writing project or a film project or some type of project to make life real. And of course, my ambitions ended the moment I realized that all of them were based on mobs, mafias. Hollywood is a big mafia, and if you're not part of that mafia and if you're not working for them, you don't even have to try. It doesn't make sense to be into it. And here in Mexico, well, it's evident that Televisa and all those medium companies are also, owned by very few hands, and those hands know what needs to be shown and what doesn't need to be shown. And that kind of bores me. I'm not into that. That's not my thing. Or some serious ayahuasca imagery here on Electra. Anyways, the inner trip is what's turning me on right now. Ever since that epic mushroom trip, I've been trying to figure it all out. About Because the trip is about dying. It really is about dying. It's about every moment is eternal, and every moment has to be perfect. And what does that mean? What does it mean to be a good person, a bad person, a good thought, a bad thought? Heaven and hell are here now, and we're all part of it, and somehow we need to figure it out as we go along. The images of heaven and hell are all present around us, and they're eternal. They don't end. They keep going and going and going and going, and I don't know. It's weird because you can't keep your fracked eyes on the heavenly things. The hellish things are actually much more attentive, much more interesting. And yet, those few moments of heavenly emotions, being able to feed a hungry child, being able to sense love in a person, being able to have, they are worth all the trouble of all the hellish parts. It balances out. It's a perfect balance in the end. It's neither good nor bad. It just is. Um, but we search the good. We keep seeking the good, and that's the point. The point is we're not in this trip to make bad experiences. We're here to make good experiences, to have good things happen to us and good things happen to people we love. It's weird. You can't deny the basic duality of reality. The yin yang of creation, at the center of the light, there's darkness. At the center of the darkness, there's light. Those things are not questionable. So I don't know. I'm just perplexed by it all. I'm perplexed. And I'm perplexed at how I ended up here in Tepoztlan, facing the devil in Ocotitlan. Maybe I should move to Amatlan, I don't know. But apparently Tepoztlan at long term is a positive thing for me. The cards were actually positive about it. And I think in September may be the time when I maybe go back to Vaya on a more permanent basis. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see what's going on in September. I'm not making plans anymore because plans usually get confused, and you can't be too straight. You can't be too thick on your head. You have to be flexible, malleable. You have to be willing to change your plans on a heartbeat. Now, there's the issue of love. I'm 47 years old. I'm overweight. I don't have a romantic story. And I don't because I'm a selfish bastard. Because I'm too selfish to go out there and get it. It's kind of the truth of this matter. I mean, I have women that are interested in me, I know that. But I'm not willing to share. I'm a selfish guy that, you know, has too much on his plate to be sharing his love with somebody. And I'm wondering if that's wise. I'm wondering if that's not a mistake I'm making, some type of error in judgment. Selfish and greedy. I want the best of the best of the best. And I don't deserve it. So there you go. That's the essence of my romantic problems. Levy says that I'm just like my dad. My dad's a lonely guy. My dad doesn't have anybody with him now because he spooked everybody that was with him when he had him. You know, Mimi bailed out on him. Charlotte bailed out on him. Mom bailed out on him. And they did so because they were wise. Because he was a pirate with women. And I guess I got a little bit of that in my book. So I don't know. To figure it out. It's this enormous ego that I handle. This gigantic, ballooned ego that kind of like pushes me aside from people. Not just women, everybody. It's this ego trip that I'm on. This gigantic ego trip. And to vanquish this ego trip, well, you have to share. You have to share it. You have to expound it and let it out of your heart. And maybe look back at it and realize that it's not so bad. Am I liberated from my mother and my sister and kids? No, they're my most egocentric job. Taking care of them, taking care for them is kind of my most absurd ego job. I haven't asked for love from the gods, the one God, because I've made so many mistakes on that realm already. You know, I've made so many fuck ups on that love realm, romantic love realm, that I almost feel like maybe I don't deserve it anymore. Like it's a mistake for me. And yet, there's a part of me that feels lonely. It feels like maybe I should be sharing my life with somebody. I don't know. My dad says that love gets confused as a word. It's the worst, most abused word in the vocabulary. Probably. That's compared. That's interesting. Thank God that I have batteries.